What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Yeah, I like my shirt. It's actually Carmen's shirt, and look at my cute little bow. I feel like I'm back in high school again. But anyway, this is episode 2 of the road to being a full-time content creator series. I'm so excited for this one. Hold up. If you have not subscribed, you need to do that. Stop this video, baby girl, and subscribe. Join the La Familia. Did I say that right? Join the family, y'all. Like, really, come on. Like, stop watching, stop lurking, and just join us. You know you want to. You know you want to. So just click it, baby girl. Just click it. So anyway, this is episode 2, and I'm so excited for this episode because I feel like this episode is very, very, very informative. So like I said, as I'm learning new things, as I'm progressing, as I'm moving forward, I'm being sure to share that with y'all because it is somebody out there who is starting or will soon start, or you know, and they need, you know, some sort of guidance. So look no further, I'm here, baby girl. Okay, so on this episode, I like to call this the content creator starter kit. So these are just a few things for me that have worked as I'm really getting deep into the game. I've been creating content for a minute, but now I'm actually taking the steps to make it a job instead of just like a hobby or just like a side gig. But so these to me are, excuse me, the things that you will need, or some of the things that you will need in order to get your content creating, get it nice, get it clean, you know, make sure it's professional, make sure that it looks nice and pretty. All right, so let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna need when creating content is a camera. Now I know some people vlog and they record on their phone, and it's nothing wrong with that if you're not financially ready to get a camera, or if you're not, you know, ready to just invest that amount of money into a camera. But I would highly suggest getting a camera because a camera does offer a lot of different variations that maybe your phone cannot. So I would suggest, for me, I have a Canon 80D as well as a Canon G7X. So the Canon G7X is actually Carmen's camera, and she uses it. Carmen has a YouTube, but it's mostly, and Carmen is my daughter, by the way. She mostly uses her YouTube to vlog, and I love that it's compact and it's small. It can fit in her purse, it can fit in my purse, and I love the quality. It also just has a great focus, or I love that it can sometimes, depending on where you're at, it can blur the background and just completely focus on you as the subject and as the focal point of the video. Like I said, I do have a Canon 80D, and it is a very great camera. Not only do we use it to record, but we also use it for pictures because it takes great quality pictures, and I love it. I'm actually in the market for a vlog camera myself that is not Carmen's, but just a camera that I can have to record and to vlog and do certain things on. So I've been looking at a few things, so as soon as I find something, I'll be sure to share that with y'all. But I want to try it out and test it out first before I just be like, go get it, girl, because it's the bomb, and I haven't even tried it. But yeah, you first need a good quality camera. Like I said, I'm not saying that you have to get a Canon 80D or a Canon G7X or a Sony or anything that you have, or the latest, but make sure that your camera is quality and is compatible to produce quality content. These days and times, with, you know, YouTube and content creating and influencing, whatever you want to call it, at such an all-time high, you are going up against a lot of different people, and people who maybe have the funds to pay for a photographer or have the funds to pay for a videographer, you know. So it's very best to try to get equipment, especially when you're doing it yourself, that is quality. You know, you want to take quality pictures, you want to take quality videos, and so it's best to invest, even if it's, you know, putting little money aside and just making sure that you have that equipment to make sure that your product is at its best. So next up is a computer. So it's kind of hard to create content and not have a computer. I always suggest, some people may argue me down, some people may be like, girl, no you don't, but for me, I feel like the Apple iMac, MacBook Pro, MacBook Air is hands down the best computer to edit and to just for a creative period. Like dare say, argue with your mama, not me, but yeah, in my opinion, I feel like it is the best of the best, the top of the top, the highest of the highs. It doesn't get any better than that. I personally have a MacBook Pro and I love my MacBook Pro. I actually bought an external hard drive, which I suggest you do if you are uploading content to your computer, if you are editing, if you are taking pictures. Purchase an external hard drive if you do not want to pay that extra price, you know, to pay for the extra storage on the computer. And even if you do have it, I still suggest, because Final Cut Pro takes up a lot of space on a computer, so I would definitely suggest to purchase an external hard drive. I purchased mine, I believe, from Walmart, but they have them at Best Buy, Amazon, Walmart, Target. They literally have them everywhere. Mine is 2 TB of storage, so it literally stores everything, like everything. Like I have not had an issue with it, and it's not even a little bit close to being full, and I have put a lot of content on it, so I absolutely love it. But that ain't what we're talking about. We're talking about the computer. But yeah, I would definitely suggest investing in a Mac. Now y'all, I know Macs are expensive. They're minimum $1,000. They can go all the way up to $2,000 plus. But even if you have to get a refurbished one, investing in a quality computer breeds quality work. You get what I'm saying? So investing in something, and I just feel like Apple computers are made for creatives. Like you don't see a lot of creatives that don't have an Apple computer. It's just kind of unheard of. But like I said, argue with your mama, not me. It is the best computer there is. And like I said, I have had experience with an iMac. I've had experience with the MacBook Air and MacBook Pro, and they have all delivered top-notch results. So make sure that you have a quality computer, quality camera, next up quality software. So for me, I edit in Final Cut Pro. I do not edit in iMovie. I do not edit in other editing softwares. I edit in Final Cut Pro 10. Now I'm gonna share with you guys something that I did that I do not suggest you doing. So me, because I was trying to save money and cut down on costs, I actually purchased the Final Cut Pro key, not the actual like go through iTunes and purchase the software for like $300. I purchased the key off of eBay, and it was like way less. I want to say it was like $80-$90. Now the plus of that is that you spend less money. The con of that is that when it's time to upgrade and when it's time to add certain things like plugins for your YouTube, you know, different fonts, those are called plugins, or different additions that you want to add to your videos when you're editing them, you may need a higher version than the version that you have. And because you did not buy it by the official software, you can't upgrade it without buying another key, without buying that upgraded key. I hope I made sense. So for me, even though the software is $300, you know, if you buy the actual software, you know, go to the store and buy it or download it on your computer, it's about $300. I would definitely say invest in that, because when they have upgrades, when they're doing little things, you will be able to capitalize on those. You don't have to worry about spending more money in order to get another key, which eventually, if you keep adding these keys, it's going to eventually add up to what the initial cost of the software was anyway. So you might as well just buy the software. So for me, that is something that I would definitely highly suggest. I am just gonna invest in buying and spending the money and get the software. But like I said, I was, you know, trying to go a cheaper route. You know, your girl is single mama out here, you know, got bills to pay. So I was like, okay, let me try to, you know, fund my dream, but you know, do it on a practical level. And so I purchased the key. But like I said, I wouldn't suggest that. I mean, there may be ways around it, and there may be some people out there that can cut corners, but I don't know how. So for me, I would just suggest buying the software flat out, and that way, as the updates are coming in, yours will automatically update, and you don't have to worry about your software being out of date for certain plugins and certain additions that you want to add to your videos. Okay, so next up is lighting. This is very important, because For me, I live in a building that brings in a lot of natural light. So I'm very blessed when it comes to the lighting department. But it is some instances where I may have to record and it's nighttime, or I may have to record and it's a gloomy day outside. And so lighting is very, very important because, I mean, who don't want the best light? Who don't want to be looking good at all angles, baby girl? Okay, so for me, if you cannot afford any other light, I would say if you're literally just starting off and this is all that you can get, I would suggest getting a ring light. A ring light, one thing I love about the ring lights, if you invest in a high quality ring light, you're able to turn the light up or you're able to turn the lights down. So if you're in a setting where it's really dark, you need to really amp up your lighting, you can turn it up. Or if you know you kind of got a little bit of that outside light in but not enough, then you could, turn it down. I'm gonna link everything that I talk about in the description bar because I know I'm kind of just rambling, but I'm trying to just fit everything in, but and not like have like a 30-minute video. But invest in good lighting. Even if you're recording on your phone, let's just say you're not able to get the software, the computer, even if you have to record from your phone, there are different things on Amazon that you can get to still get that quality. You can get even a ring light for your phone. Like my daughter has one because she does TikToks. And so she has one that goes on her phone, and she's able, even when it's dark outside, she's able to record quality TikToks with her lighting system. And literally she got it off of well, she didn't get it off of Amazon, and I think it was like $30, and it was worth an investment because, like I said, you want to make sure that you're always in your best light when you're recording, and it allows for you to do just that. All right, so next thing is software I use for music. Background music is very, very, very important when you record videos. I cannot stand dead videos. Like, dead videos are basically with you just talking or you moving or you vlogging or whatever, and there's no sort of music in the back. Like, we need something. We need something, sis. Like, when you're vlogging, it's not so much, but when you're on camera and you're talking, you definitely want to have music. I'm not saying it needs to be blaring, but it needs to be some faint sound. So a software or program that I love to use is Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is bomb. They do have a lot of good sounds. They do have sounds specifically, like they even break it down, like YouTube vlogging, YouTube Get Ready With Me, YouTube Sunday routines. Like, they literally break it down. That's the pros. Now the cons of Epidemic is you gotta check it, sis, because some of their music is copyrighted. Even the beats are copyrighted. So a tip that I learned from Aaliyah's Face on YouTube, and it does take a little bit of extra work, but I definitely feel like it's worth it. So, you know, once you've recorded your video, you've added your music, you're ready to cue it, you're ready to finalize it, and you finalize your video, it is completely done. It's transported to QuickTime Player, uploaded to YouTube but listed as private, and put it on there for maybe about 24 hours. And if YouTube has not copyright claimed it, then you know, okay, if you have not gotten a notification that, hey, this video is copyright claimed, then you know, okay, you're good to go. Now you can upload it public and go about your business. But like I said, that's the only downfall. Now it does cost Epidemic Sound, I want to say it's like $10 to $15. I could be completely wrong, but I will have the real price listed on here, and I'll have it broken down by the levels. But it's completely worth it because music is very important, and you kind of don't want to have the same song with every video, because depending on the types of videos that you have, you want your music to flow with that vibe. So Epidemic Sound offers a ton of sounds. But like I said, just when you are uploading, just remember to use that tip, you know, so your video doesn't get copyright claimed. Because if it's copyright claimed, when you do get monetized, that video does not count, baby girl. You cannot get them coins. So that's a tip. All right, and last but not least, like I said, I don't want this video to go over. YouTube is, if you are a YouTuber or aspiring YouTuber, make sure you download YouTube Studio, okay? YouTube Studio is basically going to help you keep up with everything that is in relation to your YouTube channel. It is going to let you know how many subscribers you have, how many watch minutes you have, how many watch hours, how many subscribers have came, how many have left, when people comment on your video, your analytics, how many women, how many men, what area are they mostly in. It lets you even, you know, keep up with, like I said, your comments, with your view times. Like, are people watching your whole videos? Are they just watching a portion of your videos? You can even edit, like if you need to take something out of your description box, put something in, edit your thumbnails, take something out. It is perfect, and it is something that you need when you are, especially, you know, you're a YouTuber and you're trying to turn this into a full-time thing. You definitely want to keep up with those analytics. You want to keep up with what videos are performing well. What does your audience like? Do they like when you do routines? Do they like when you sit down and talk? Do they like when you do fashion over makeup, or whatever your videos are about? You want to be able to keep up with that. So even when I initially started my YouTube, I immediately downloaded YouTube Studio so that I can constantly keep up with just how my channel is performing. So I know, like for me, at first I said that I was gonna upload videos once a week, but as I'm growing my channel, I said to really get my channel out there and get people to trusting me and wanting to subscribe to me, I changed my upload days to 2 days a week, just so that people can build that trust with me and get to know me, and then, you know, they can support me, and then they'll start commenting. Because, you know, before people just comment, they want to trust you. They want to see that you're consistent. They want to see that you take it serious. Okay, so I know I talked a lot, but I really hope that y'all learned something from this. And like I said, I will put everything in the description box that I talked about. And I'm so excited for episode 3, because as I'm diving in this and learning more, y'all gonna learn more. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do that right now, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe to my blog. And y'all know we have a network for women, Rated Her, and it's not only a network, but it's also a network and apparel for women. So if you have not shopped our merch, go do that right now. The website is right here, so just go shop now. And until next time, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend. And if you like what's in this video, share, comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.